keep pushing. It's for a reason. Keep doing it. You know, some of the strongest battles or strongest fights are given to some of the best people. You just gotta go through to figure that you're the better one, okay? So it's gonna be JAASIEL, which means made by God. So it's either JAASIEL, 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 because that J can be Y too. So I'm gonna figure out how to pronounce it, but I'm definitely gonna keep the J names because my first son is Jackson Prayer. So I'm gonna definitely name this one JAASIEL, Jacoby Prayer.
All I know is I'm gonna call him JJ. That's been my name for him since.
Yeah, she's been calling him JJ.
So he's JJ. No matter what come out, hey JJ.
Like, oh my goodness. But yeah. And the reason for that name, yeah, like I was saying, I was looking for a name that means doctor or endure.
And that name also,
made by God.
And also, yeah, it's also the commander of Saul's army. So in the Bible, JAASIEL was the chief commander of the army. So you know.
Yeah, you know. We waited on that personality. We don't know what is it yet, but you know, I feel like
I have an idea. You know why? Because I heard somewhere from someone that usually you can tell how a baby's gonna be by how the mother acts when they're pregnant. When I tell you, Jannel, honestly, she hasn't been getting on my nerves, but like I can just tell. I can kind of tell because she's been real quick when with this babies. I just feel like he's going to be calm. Well, I don't know, I don't know. That's just me feeling my feelings. But we'll see.
We'll see. You gotta come back and watch.
We'll see, right? So, I mean, other than that, though, like, how has the school been accommodating? Like, are you planning on taking? I mean, you can pop anytime. Yeah. So this girl, technically, by now she should be on leave, but she insists. So you see, I'm gonna learn. It's okay, one step at a time. But she insists on taking our first exam, which is, you know, good and all that. But I mean, in terms of like being accommodated, like, are you planning on taking leave? How long is your leave and all of that?
Well, I absolutely plan on taking leave of absence. I applied for that, and that's something you want to also do if you plan. If there's ever any hiccups in pharmacy school, is to reach out. Always reach out to faculty, reach out to your dean. That's good practice, because I learned that I could be accommodated for the time that I needed to be out. It's more so, yeah. So it's more so based on like how soon are you able to come back. You choose your date and your time, but you also have to mentally choose the fact that to come back and to catch up. So yes, I'll give you that time. But do you know that this is still due?
Right.
That still needs to be done.
So does that mean like you will be coming in for exams, or are you planning, like, is your semester longer, or are you going to take exams over breaks? Like, how's it going to work? If you're out of school for 5 weeks, what are you doing during? I mean, you're not coming to school obviously, but like.
So for me mentally, I'm thinking, thus far, if I do not get if I do not get the VBAG, which is the vaginal birth after my C-section, that's what I had the first time, a C-section. That's what I'm running from this time. But if I do the vaginal, then probably I can come in for exam days. But like for other days, I'll try to get that rest and create that bond with the baby. I also have the option of doing the exams at the end of the semester. So probably that first week.
Once you're out
finals, then I'll come in and do all those exams.
Okay. Yeah. So did you at any point in time think about like dropping out of pharmacy school? Because at that point, I mean, during the summer, you're about to start your second year, which technically means that you could take a year off. You can apply to. Huh?
The worst year in pharmacy school?
Yeah, right, exactly. And because that's the same mindset I came into second years having as well, that this is like the worst year. So if you get through the second year, you're gonna graduate. So I mean, you at that point too, I feel like I would be thinking like, okay, I have the option of like pushing back a year, or
Right.
like, you know, talking to the school and having them, you know, like prolong whatever, like take a year off and then come back, and I would still be starting my second year but with the next class. Like did that run through your mind at all?
Well, so the idea of not starting the semester, not starting, was totally like it never crossed my mind. It crossed definitely my husband's mind. He was like, how are you gonna do this?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we gonna relocate to?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got to the point where I was like, well, if we're not going to relocate close to Baltimore, I'll have to relocate.
Right.
Because I don't think I can drive being pregnant and doing second year.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
and you did, and we did look at some places, because that was an option for some time, like moving up here by herself, you know, and maybe going home on the weekends or whatever.
Which would make the pregnancy easier and school eventually. But it came down to last minute decision. It was like a week before school started. I was still undecided in terms of, are you gonna live on campus? Are you gonna find somewhere to live closer to Baltimore, or will you stay home and do that drive? When I tell you, again, it comes down to probably someone's moral or their beliefs in family or stuff like that. For me, it was like, I know already I'm going to dedicate all my time to school. So whatever time I had left over, let me reserve it for my family.
Right.
So I felt like, let me take that shot. Let me just go ahead and continue to drive that hour and a half, you know, which would probably total to about 3 hours sometimes per day. Let me take that shot. And I did that. I did that last semester. And hey,
we halfway there. You just gotta come out. Right, exactly.
Yeah, he just gotta come out.
Okay, so I guess the last thing is like, what are you looking forward to the most with the birth of your son?
So, what am I really looking forward to the most?
What are you looking forward to?
I'm really concerned about his personality, because I'm really, really concerned, because I feel like my first son, he has such great personality.
Jackson is so funny.
That I'm amazed that I stay amazed by his personality every day. Like, it's always something new, and it's been since he was born. So with this one, I'm curious about a lot of stuff. So I'm looking forward just to see his face. Like, I'm hoping he has my size nose, you know? Like, not his dad nose. So just little things like that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell Ann.
Little things like that. I'm just curious. That's exactly what I'm looking forward to most. And then the fact that I'm having him in pharmacy school.
Yeah.
So he's just been my child. Like, how many times does he hear his dad's voice per day? Like, once, twice. So he's just really been like my child. So I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna be. I'm looking forward to spending that time, like that actual time with him outside the womb. Right. So that's what I'm really looking forward to the most. And then showing him off, like, to my classmates, like, hey, here's our PharmD baby. You know,
right.
Something like that. That's exactly what I'm really looking forward to. And a vaginal birth, I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to a vaginal birth, because I've never had one. I don't know what contraction feel like.
And you want to know. Well, I mean, C-section was painful as well.
But you see, it was painful, but I just, like...
You slept through it?
Yeah, I slept through mine. I didn't have no form of
But how
pain.
long did it take you to heal the first time?
Like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like 2.5 weeks, really. Yeah, so I don't know about that C-section this time, but I'm looking forward to a vaginal, and that's going to be so funny, because you know what's really funny? Thinking, like, what if your water break, like, in class? Like, what if I'm in class? What if, with Dr. Rochester's voice, like, what?
During an exam.
Or Dr. Rummins. Well, he's not teaching us, but, you know, like, it would be so funny. I'm thinking about other professors that he probably
really not know what to do.
It'd be really funny.
We hope. Yeah.
But,
well, university, the hospital's right there.
Yeah.
So
walking distance.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Anyen, come on. I probably squeeze her shoulder like, let's go.
Yeah, the house was right there,
Let's go.
so that's convenient.
Oh, we sit at the front of the class too, so that would be probably really interesting.
Let's hope it doesn't. Let's hope you're you're home.
Let's hope I'm home
when that happens.
But
when are you taking your leave?
I put it in for next week, Monday.
Okay,
I put it for Monday.
Exam. Okay.
I put it for Monday, but I'm hoping to come in Monday and take the exam because I'm not sure what's gonna happen tomorrow
or
tonight.
Saturday.
You know, Sunday. We don't know what's gonna happen.
You're not coming because you got. Let me watch him be like, okay, pop.
Right, he's gonna be in his own time, you know.
Yeah.
I was thinking about like induction and stuff like that, but nah. Made by God. Let's work with that. Let's work with the name. Let God do His thing. Work with the nature. Let nature take its course.
Oh wow! Oh,
yeah, but you definitely gotta tune in though. You gotta tune in to whenever the baby's born.
Yeah. You
gotta tune in to how the semester goes.
Mm-hmm. You want to stay to close us up?
Oh, not really. But like I said, it's possible. Okay, especially if you're thinking about pharmacy school, medical school.
Yep.
Work, having a baby, keeping a family. It's possible. Okay. In closing, again, I'm gonna definitely tell you, don't ever, however you came across this video, or however you plan, whatever path you plan to take in life, or if you're already on a particular course, keep pushing. It's for a reason. Keep doing it. The strongest, some of the strongest battles or strongest fights are given to some of the best people. You just gotta pull through to figure that you're the better one, okay? Got you. I don't know how much it took out of me to really do it. It's just mentally saying I can do it and just do it. Whatever support you have.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely. And I would say, well, I don't have anything to add to that, but if you want to talk to Jannel some more about, what it's been like, or pharmacy school questions or anything like that, I'm going to link her Instagram, her email in the description, and you guys can feel free to reach out to her with any questions. You can always reach out to me if you have questions, not about pregnancy, because I'm not pregnant, but, yeah, just questions in general.
Absolutely. Drop a post in the comment, all right?
Oh yeah, comment.
Let us know. And if there's like any open question you don't mind asking, we'll respond.
Yeah.
Just go ahead, ask your question, and we'll get back to you. Okay?
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and we'll see you next time. Maybe.
Maybe.
All right,
maybe
bye,
with
guys.
a maybe.
Right. Maybe with a baby. Oh!
With a baby.
All right. Bye, guys.